Okay, now we are going to focus on building Docker images that have our packages installed. We're going to use the exact same process that we used earlier. We're still going to use Conda as kind of our base scientific software manager. And then additionally, I'm also going to show you how you can install custom R packages. Okay, so we're going to start off with this environment.yaml file. You can actually see that I changed the name. Before it was Python app to R app. This really isn't a big deal. Just, name it something that's informative for you. And then I have my channels. I pretty much always go with these two channels unless I'm installing bioinformatics software. Then I like to use the bioconda channel. And then down here we have our dependencies. I'm still gonna have Python 3.6. That's because I really like the IPython console. It's pretty much replaced Bash for me at this point. If I have to do anything even as complicated as like a for loop in just my shell, I just immediately jump into IPython. And I'm pretty happy with that way of working, so that's fine for me. If you don't care about this, just get rid of it. And then I'm also gonna have R essentials and R base. There are a ton of R packages already in Conda that have already been compiled for you, and just everything is all worked out. So whatever you need, I suggest that you look for it first in Conda, and then if you can't get it that way, then you can install it yourself. And I'm also going to show you how to do that, just straight through the Docker file. So that's what we're going to jump into now. So here is my Docker file. In this very first run here, I added some packages. I added build essential, which just gives you a lot of options for actually compiling software, GCC, G-Fortran, and G++. I think at least GCC is involved in build essential, but I just always put everything there. I like my things nice and verbose. And then all the way down at the bottom, so you can see here we're preparing for installing any R packages that we can't get through Conda by installing these other packages, because they will allow us to compile whatever comes with R. Quite a lot of R packages, they need some compilation steps. If you don't know anything about compiling, first of all, be grateful, and then don't worry about it. Just know that most of the time you need to have these packages installed. And then you can see that we actually, well, I guess you can't see because I went all the way to the bottom of the file, but you can actually see that we follow the exact same steps. The only thing that I did was I just did a quick string replace over here. Every time I had Python app, I just changed that with R app. And then, and then down we go. Everything else is exactly the same. Where it was Python app, it's now R app. But besides that, everything is the same. And then down here, this is how we install custom R packages. So here I installed DevTools, but you could install whatever you need, packages like ggplot or whatever. A lot of the more common ones are already in Conda, and I recommend that you look for those. But whatever you need to install, you can still install it. Just run this, and you can keep running it, and and that's fine. You could create a custom R install shell script that also has all your packages for you, or R script or anything like that. So that is exactly how you would do that. And that's it for this lesson. That's completely it. That's how you go about installing R packages using the exact same format. You don't have to change it very much. I've used this format a ton for different people who prefer R over Python, or who are deploying apps with RShiny, or just anything along those lines. It's very versatile. That's why I like using this exact same project template, because I can use it in a lot of different places, which saves me work and it saves me time, and then of course it saves other people time as well, because they can use the exact same template. So that's it. Thanks.